Okay, hello. The question is why so many young women goes around gurus and mm, and are strongly attached to gurus, and they caught themselves in sects, in cult places. Well, it's because, and why they allow, consciously, unconsciously, maybe they haven't read what was written, uh, in order to join the cult, uh, the sect. And why people and women and boys and men, why they allow for, why they open themselves for the ruthlessness of the guru and for his or her uh, mind games, mm, manipulations, and confusing them, making them unable to work, unable to take care of themselves, uh, are leading them to a state of agony where they are almost are about to die, pushing them into believing that they are something bad, that they should kill themselves, like, and they end up in a hospital for mentally ill people. Why people are allowing all this? It's really the same shit that happens, they experienced in their childhood. It's really like is exchanging a father figure or parents figure for this leader, for this guru, and naive and false belief, like this guy has everything sorted out, like this guy has the highest morality, this guy knows how to heal me, um, how to make me healthy, how to resolve my problems, um, how to or how can I, or finally I have found a place and people where I can fit in, or which has good values, because it's appear like, oh, like place of no problems, like the promise is like, oh, if you join me, or don't tell me there are problems or something like this. uh, but then you see or hear that he's having plenty of problems, and he shares of those problems with others, and it's like, and you come to know that this land is not free of the same problems which an individual had in his own home area. And the reason why this guru is expecting and is brainwashing his followers to be grateful, to thank him, to kneel in front of him and be grateful for his ruthlessness, is because he desperately, and for example, this guru has been abandoned by his own mother. And for example, this guru is afraid of being left or of his own aloneness, and he desperately needs those young women, and he plays his, you know, momentarily charm, kindness, pretense is like, you know, it's humble, but it's just performance. And you see there is something wrong, like he's not behaving naturally, like there is something wrong going on. You get a sense that, damn, can I tell him that there is something wrong, or I should totally abandon myself and totally believe with everything what he said, whatever he acts like. And the reason why he needs like total obedience of his followers and total trust in him, it's because, and he has like total freedom to do to you like all kind of abuse stuff, go through all of your mental like cross all of your boundaries, like, you know, and he already knows, and like you are going insane because all of your human boundaries, all of your self-respect, all of your love has been like abused. Like, you know, this empathy even at the beginning you had for him, because oh, poor him, he was abandoned by his mother, oh, and you know, and you feel like this pity for him. And all of this has been like abused, and your humanness was like totally like he totally could walk all over you. And he was so pleased that someone has loved him so much, loved him so unconditionally, that she and another her over there let him to walk all over her. And he got empathy how poor boy he is, and he was showing self-pity on the pedestal, how poor boy he was. And in this way, and he knows better, he's better because he educates himself perhaps on manipulating people. And but normal people are not interested in stuff like this. Normal people will never pick book about how can I manipulate people, how can I I don't know, how can I brainwash someone to do everything what I want, and how can I make someone to be 100% dedicated to me, and I can do all kinds of bad stuff to them and have no consequence of it. But thankfully, universe is very wise, and there is always payoff. Anyway, why those gurus, those spiritual leaders walk over people, and when they use them to the fullest, they are kicking them out like unnecessary trash, not needed anymore. When they take everything from them what they had, take their knowledge, and they use their knowledge from the pedestal, and they earn from this knowledge, and they leave those people totally stupid on they take everything what they had, they make them totally stupid and confused and unable to take job. And they are like, and then they took all of the love, they took all of the profits, and then they are like, fuck off, your life is your problem. When you are in this miserable state, you are not my problem. All of those beautiful ladies are worthy of me. And they act like this, because they believe they deserve only the best stuff, and when they mess someone, and when they hurt and abuse someone, they can't love themselves. They can only receive, but they can't love themselves. They can only receive. And people with whom they make problems, they are not interested as much. No, this is, no, I messed it. It looks not good. Take this shit on the street. Let it die over there. But God knows better, and they don't die. And they heal on their own through meditation. And when Guru said, "Oh, I'm not about to heal you, I'm about to kill you," I am such a doctor. Very, very funny. Who is laughing about jokes like this? But anyway, to the point. This Guru is abusing those people because he knows what kind of crappy homes they come from, and how abused they were in there, and how much ruthlessness and how much trouble they went through already. And they believe, oh, I am going to abuse her, then she gonna take this trauma bond, and I am going to have another lady who will serve for me and will be obedient and will bow to my feet and will beg for my cock to be taken to her mouth. And he believes he's so awesome, and all of those ladies in this cult will bow to his feet to beg him to take his cock to their mouth, to experience some fixation, sexual fixation. And they all of them, they bow to his feet because they want so much take his cock to their mouth. And also, when I didn't want to bow to his feet, he told me he's going to kick my head. And he used the technology to shape a woman who looks like me, who is bowing to his feet, in order to show off how much power he has over me. Like, I will care. And he thought he's going to energize himself with my anger. If he's going to shape a woman like me, who is seemingly bowing to his feet. Where before he was laughing about me like, oh, I am going to kick her head because she didn't surrender to me fully. Because she was not as stupid as all of those followers around him. Maybe that's why. Maybe she didn't read all of those books about how to manipulate people, but she's protected by God, and she can't believe this bullshit of those guru leaders, abusive, ruthless. Why those people are ending up in those cults, in those sects, with those gurus, with those ruthless gurus? Because they were experiencing in their home area constant constant all kind of abuses. They believed, oh, finally I have found, oh, maybe, oh, finally I have, they naively believe, oh, finally I have found good people who share kindness, love, wisdom, compassion, who treat themselves like human being is treating another human being. Like there is a just goodness, and you come, and then a huge trauma of understanding, like you couldn't make even worse mistake in your life. Like you couldn't make even worse. Every other mistake, when look behind, like was just such a silly little problem. And you know already how you were screwed over, and you literally you couldn't make even bigger mistake of your life.